Hey everybody! So now we have entered April, and it is the next whole month now. So it's just another month of hopefully lots of more new stuff we get to see. Now, also, if you're watching this on the day it's uploaded, tonight is episode 42, Day of the Dragon. So it's only a few more episodes till the tournament part of the season ends. But this is another question here. When do you think that the ghost part of season 4 will air? Because if it's all one season, because we basically figured out now that this will all be one season. So I don't know how big the ghost part will actually be. I'm guessing it will actually be a big part. Like, if it's one season, maybe there'll only be less ghost episodes than the tournament, because maybe they're just trying to limit them out in the season. But maybe they're going to add like 10 more, because there is a lot to the ghost part of the season sets. If you've seen the sets, there's a good amount of weight. There's a good amount of sets for this, a good amount of minifigures, and the air jitsus came back. They're including a lot. So I think there's going to be quite a few episodes for this ghost part coming. And my next question is now, when will these episodes air? Because if it's all one season, I don't expect them to be keeping it that long of a break. Now, of course, there's going to be a break between this tournament and the ghosts. But how long will this break be? Will it be sort of like a rebooted sort of thing? Or like a many few months wait, or many months wait, and then we get the rest in the last of the year? I mean, that would have been what we expected if it was 2 seasons anyways, but will it be a shorter amount of wait than we thought? Because the tournament part ends on Friday, and then hopefully we maybe get like a sneak peek or a teaser at the end of that for the next part of the season, which is the ghosts. And but when do you think that this next part will air? Because I'm really curious now. I thought it would normally be airing maybe around the end of the summer or the beginning after summer, or like right after summer maybe. But now that we found out that it might be in the same season, season 4, or basically figured it out, I'm starting to wonder when it will actually air. Because if they took it from the beginning of April until like late summer or after summer, that'd be a long break for one season. So I know there's been some things on some tags on the toy fairs, and it said some TV dates. I don't know if those have actually ever been meaning. I don't know if those actually mean anything. I think they might. And it might air around then, like September, October, November, around there, whatever it said. It might air there. We really don't know. But I mean, when do you? I don't think it's going to be that far, even what the thing said. But I mean, I don't think those tag things mean much. At least I don't think so. So I'm still curious on when this part of the season will air, because obviously the sets come in the summer, and the tournament sets came after it started to begin airing on Cartoon Network for the United States. So maybe the ghost part will start airing a little bit before the sets come out, before or for the United States, or the date set for the sets to come out is August. So maybe if the sets maybe come out like maybe a few weeks or a month or two after, then we would get the ghost part maybe June or July, because if it's going to start airing maybe a little bit right before the sets come out, then I could see it around June or July. That is actually a pretty good. I can see it being around June or July, because it's already April now. So if you think about it, that's only a few months away. Now, Rebooted, we waited like a long time for 2 episodes each. So I mean, a few months wait for like maybe 10 more episodes or something like that would be perfectly fine with me. But I could see it being around June or July that we see the episodes, because the sets come out in August. And if it does not start airing in June or July, I could probably see it starting airing in September or October. If it's not June or July, I could see September because it's right after the sets come out then. So I either see June, July, or September, or in one of those months. I know that's quite a few months, but I could see it airing around there. I almost think I'm going to be seeing it airing around June or July more because it's all one season. So I don't think they're going to put a huge gap between the season. I mean, they're going to put I think they're going to put a few month gap, but I don't think they're going to put a huge gap. Not like many months. Not like 3 or 4. Maybe like 2 or 3 or 1 or 2. I don't expect them to put that many months in between the tournament and the ghosts. So, I mean, the sets do come out in August. So that date of the set release is kind of where we're kind of estimating on how the season will continue, where it will continue with the ghosts. So, what do you think? When do you think that these ghost episodes will start to air? I think we're going to start seeing stuff right after the tournament finishes. The tournament does finish on Friday. Again, I'll say that now. It does finish on Friday with episode 44 of the Corridor of Elders. And the tournament officially concludes. So, I mean, we're already almost done with the Tournament of Elements. It seems pretty crazy, but we are almost done with it already. I feel like the tournament was kind of rushed. Maybe they're trying to rush the tournament a little bit, so then they can get the ghosts in. Maybe that's the bigger focus. But the tournament seemed like a really big part. It was a really, really, really good part of the season. And I really, really liked it. It was much different than anything they've done before. I mean, it was a tournament against other people with elements. So it was kind of cool. But now these ghosts, we'll have to see what they will do and how they will release stuff. Again, you remember after Rebooted finished, we started to get like stuff popping up every now and then. And more of the tournament. And then it just sort of all released. So I think that's what's going to start happening after the tournament part finishes. But what do you think? When do you think this ghost part of season 4 will air?